This is Raquel, 40 Day Family, and I just wanted to come on today. I don't really have anything interesting or to teach per se, but Saturday, March the 14th, would have been my grandmother's birthday. And so I wanted to make a video to pay tribute to her. And so I wanted to share, this is a machine that she gave me after my house was leveled during Hurricane Katrina. So I wanted to make this with that. And it's the nursery rhyme, of the little girl in the red dress and cape who went to grandma's house and was deceived by the wolf. And so I just wanted to do a couple of little seams on here with the machine that she gave me, and it's going to be a little loud because this one actually needs a belt. And so she gave this to me. It was not very long after Hurricane Katrina. We had gone to visit her, and my sewing machine, of course, was taken in Hurricane Katrina, and she's like, every girl needs to have a sewing machine. So she sent this one home with me. And it's a very heavy, sturdy machine. It's a Pfaff 130. I don't know a whole lot about them, but this one, it works fairly well. But my stepdad is working on the case for me, and so it's not in the base, so it's going to be a little louder than normal. But I want to just sew the little girl's legs as we talk, and I just wanted to, for those of you who are grandmas, there we go. There we go. Yay, I got one done. Okay, so for those of you who are grandmas or have a grandma, well, grandmas, enjoy your grandkids. And I just wanted to be grateful for my grandma today. I'm wearing red because red was her favorite color, so that's in honor of her as well. But I was a very fortunate child. I actually knew and remember both my maternal and paternal grandmothers and great-grandmothers. Two of them. I remember my parents used to, when you're a kid, you think it's forever. But literally, my two great-grandmothers lived about a half a mile from each other on the same road. And so now that I'm an adult and I've been back, to where that was, it was like, wow, that seemed forever. But now it was like, how convenient that was that my parents would take us to both grandmother's houses to visit. And so I have the privilege of remembering them and having my own memories and actually knowing them. My favorite place to go was one of my grandmas had a farm, and she had, and I hope I can do this without getting emotional. She had a farm, and I always got to go play with the bunnies there, and she gave me several bunnies around Easter time and my birthday, and I just remember playing with them when we brought them home. And because of that memory, when my kids were little, I got them, we had little dwarf rabbits that were litter box trained, and they used to play with them outside on the deck and build mazes for them to play in. And I just wanted to basically be really thankful and share my childhood and the fact that I do remember 4 of my grandmothers, and what a beautiful thing that was. And you don't know until later. You don't really realize. When I was a kid, I didn't even realize what a privilege that was, because there's many people who don't know any of their grandmothers. Maybe they passed away earlier, or they didn't live as long, and or you live too far away to visit often. But thankfully, I had the opportunity to live close enough to see 4 of them pretty regularly when I was a young child. And then later, when my parents moved to Vegas, my grandmother, there was our house, Cleo's house, and then my grandmother's house. So I got an opportunity to know her very well throughout my childhood. And then afterwards, we moved to Oklahoma, which is where I am now. And we kind of lost that privilege, but at the end of my grandma's life, she came to live with us, and that was an honor to be able to support her in her last chapter of her life. We used to, she didn't sew or anything with me at that point, but she liked Elvis, and she had me play a lot of Elvis music, and she taught me how to make mush the right way. That was one of my grandfather's favorite things. And so she would sit in her little walker chair thing in the kitchen, and she would teach us how to do the things the way that her and Grandpa liked it. And I don't know, I just wanted to say to all the grandmas out there, you're doing a good job, and I hope your grandkids are able to enjoy you and knowing you before it's too late and time is over on this earth for us. So I can't wait to go ahead and finish this. So this is what it looks like when it's finished. It's a little doll that came on a panel that someone had given me. And I don't know who it was made by. I think it's a little bit older. But this is the little wolf that goes with it. And then there's a little basket. And then here's the top of the doll, her head. So I'm looking forward to, I'm going to send this to my grandkids. And there's her arms that I have finished. But anyway, I wanted to come on and share that and just share the fact that I am grateful that I was able to know my grandmothers. My grandfathers, that's a different story. I only knew one of them. The rest of them had passed away before. But I just wanted to say that in honor of my grandma, who I knew very well, and I'm thankful that I was able to know her. So with that, I hope you're enjoying your family generationally, and happy family building.